This is Storm Team 8.
And we're starting off here with a live view from our Heritage Hill sky cam. We look off to the northwest here over some of the treetops. And you can see overhead there are a few clouds here. A little bit of the shade moves into the sun. We definitely had a few of those cumulus clouds pop up inland. They're dotting the skies right now. They'll be with us through right around 7, 8 o'clock, and then they'll generally start to fall apart as we approach sunset. At the lakeshore, though, you're looking at nearly full sun right now. And Storm Track Live radar, nice and dry, high pressure overhead. In fact, dominating the Great Lakes region, and it's going to stay this way for the rest of today into tomorrow as well, in a good portion of Friday as well. The big weather story has been the heat and then the dry conditions. We keep both of those in place as we head through the next several days. Now, we're going to change up that dry situation at least a little bit as we head into the weekend. First of all, we're going to start to increase the humidity. So very comfortable today and tomorrow, but once we get to Friday and into the weekend, definitely you're going to start to feel the air a little bit on the heavy side, and that's also when we introduce the chance for showers and a few storms. Now, this is not going to be an all-day rain. In fact, we could really use an all-day rain, but rather just some sporadic spotty showers and perhaps a few storms. Unfortunately, we don't want to see it on the weekend, but we do desperately need the rain here. Current air temp 82 in Grand Rapids. We have a lot of dry ground. It tends to heat up very quickly. 83 now Muskegon at the airport, but 73 once you get closer to the beach. 85 at the Holland Regional Airport, and even locations where they dropped to 52, 53 degrees this morning, back up into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. And I wanted to concentrate on the wind speeds for you too. Now, inland areas top out near 90 this afternoon. Winds are going to be slow out of the east at about 5 to say 7 miles an hour. But look at what's happening along the lakeshore. Muskegon's wind has just turned to the northwest. Ludington just turned to the west-southwest at about the same speed, right around 5 miles an hour. That's a little bit of a lake breeze developing, and exactly why the beaches are going to be a little bit cooler. So here's your 24-hour forecast at 6 p.m. right around 91 scorching degrees for inland areas, but right along the lakeshore. Now, those are the airport readings, but if you're at the beaches, I think low 80s is pretty much as warm as we get, but that's still plenty warm enough to catch a few rays. 72 at midnight. Winds go calm. Skies are mostly clear, so we should cool off relatively fast into tomorrow morning, waking up to readings that were similar to what I showed you this morning in the lower 60s, perhaps a few 50s to the north and northeast. But tomorrow, back up into the same ballpark, mid-80s at noon, on our way into the low 90s. If you're out at Lake Michigan today, not a bad idea. Low risk for rip currents with those very light winds. Beach temps stay in the 80s. If you want to cool off, it won't take too much. Just jump in the water. 52 degrees. That kind of is my definition of a little cool. Here's the 8-day forecast. You start to see that chance for showers and a few storms into the weekend. Now, if you're watching this morning on Daybreak, we had that chance on Saturday around 20%. I've actually increased it just a touch to around 60%. Still doesn't look like we're going to see a whole lot of rain, Brett and Emily, but the chance for rain in general might be just a little bit higher.
That's good. We need some rain in here.
Good news.
All right.
Yeah, that's the best news we've had so far in that forecast anyway.
Yep.
So we could use the rain. Thank you, Laura.